Are you a nice guy or a wise guy? Said it don't matter, I'm just your type.
I wrote Lie to Me during my first day of my writer's trip in Montreal, Canada. In the fall, my best friend and I drove to Montreal to just like write music. This was like my first day, and it had been, my first time since COVID that I was getting in a studio. So I was like really stumped. I, had nothing really interesting going on in my life. I had written about, majority of everything that I could possibly write about. And I was working with these producers called Banks and Ranks, and they were playing me a bunch of like ideas, and they like started playing this like really cool like funky beat. They had a really cool bass player named Clément. I love that name, it's kind of cool. And they were just like, messing around, and they came up with like this really cool instrumental, but I felt like I wasn't really, getting a good lyric to like do it justice, because I just felt pretty boring that day. As I was like trying to come up with, what to write about, I was like writing and erasing. I turned to my friend and she was freaking out, and I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, listen, my boyfriend, her boyfriend at the time, she was like in kind of a new relationship. She's like, he hasn't texted me back in like a couple hours. I don't know what's going on. I think he's being shady, like something's going on. And I was like, what did he do, girl? And then so she's like venting to me, like, super afraid. And she's like, he hasn't answered my text. I don't know what to do. Like, I just don't want to be fooled. I don't want to be lied to. And I was like, absolutely, like, nobody's allowed to ever lie to you. Like, no one's gonna make a fool of you. Like, no way. And like, we were just like going on this like rant about how, boys can lie and how they shouldn't lie, and how no one is ever gonna, get past us. And then this beat was like playing in the background, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna write about this situation. And so I wrote Lie to Me, and it stemmed from that situation. And the funniest part about this is that he's actually such a good guy, and he was out to dinner with his cousin. So she had nothing to worry about, but it made for an amazing song, and now we talk about it, and I think he thinks it's funny. I hope he thinks it's funny. He's a great guy. It made for a really cool story, so thank you to my friend for having a little crisis that day. All right, so let's see what the box has for track number 4, which is called Lie to Me. I know what it's gonna be, I think, but aha. All right, so this is a little key. And the reason I chose this, the main reason I chose this is kind of an inside joke between my friend and I, because I basically wrote this song about my friend and her relationship that she was in. So while I'm talking in the first person, I'm actually speaking about my friend's situation. And she, one day in the studio, was with me and was starting to have this inkling that something was going on in her new relationship that she was in. She was kind of sensing some shadiness happening, and it had been a while since her boyfriend had texted her, and she was, while I was trying to write this song, she was like freaking out behind me, and she was like, I don't know, it's been a couple hours, like, I don't know. And then we immediately got into this conversation about how we will not be fooled by any man or anyone, and how we'd rather, much rather be alone than, be lied to. So it really inspired me to write this song. So I wrote this song. I really channeled Destiny's Child and Ariana Grande and JoJo, and really just wrote a song as if somebody had lied to me, for real. And then fast forward, real life hit, and we realized that he actually didn't do anything wrong. He was just out to dinner with his cousin, and it's kind of funny now, but we got a great song out of it. So kind of an inside joke, but I really do like this key because there's 2 hearts there, and they're still together, and everything is good. So it also kind of represents like the key to someone's heart, and if you want the key to my heart, you better not lie to me, because I will take my car keys and drive away, and you'll never see me again. So the keys are a great reference. Also, I would be locked up in prison if someone ever did something to my best friend, because I would be very mad. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do anything. But I think the best thing you could do when somebody hurts you is just to disappear. That's the best revenge, is to go away, and they will do all of the doing themselves when they realize that they miss you and that they messed up. So anyway, there we go. That was Lie to Me. Let's see what the box has for track number 5.